So I might touch on a topic that I might get some flack for. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care. It's I think a fucking stupid topic, but whatever. So I think social media is one of the dumbest things. And I would know because when I quit it for 2 years, I had such a good life. And I want to share my experience with you and how that all went down. So I think this was around like high school per se. And I knew something was changing because at the time I was in a relationship. Yeah, I actually got bitches back in the day. Not anymore. Um, and her and I, we had a snap streak. And those of you unfamiliar, if you don't know what Snapchat is, good. Don't ever download it. Save yourself. It was an app where you could kind of send images and such to each other. Very stupid. And the main selling point for a lot of people was the snap streak. It was a number that would tell you how many times you guys have sent messages to each other. And I think we had like almost a 2 year snap streak. But I got so desensitized to it because people were just wanting to chase the number and not actually chase connection and actually talking with people because you they would send you an image and they would have an S on it and it would be like of the ceiling of the floor and it's like, oh my god, guys, streaks, oh my god, our streaks are going up. Are we gonna talk about anything or like what's up, like how are you doing, how's your day? Stop sending me the stupid S. It doesn't matter. And people will get mad that you would actually cancel the score streak and the snap streak specifically. Because my girlfriend got mad at me. I was like, why? Like, I don't, it doesn't mean anything when you think about it. Like, it's just a fucking number. And we talk outside anyway. We see each other all the time. We FaceTime all the time. Why do I have to care about this number? So I just stopped it, like right in front of her. And then I kind of started thinking, okay, well, I have Instagram and I have these other platforms. Like I had TikTok for a little bit, X and all that. And I was like, I don't I don't actually value my time on these things. Let me just let me just delete them and see what happens. I let people know that I was leaving, obviously, because there may be some people who want to stay in touch. I can promise you now, no one wants to talk to you. I don't know what's going on during this day and age, but the fact that social media exists and nobody really wants to talk is a damning indictment of society, bro. Because I put my information out there for the people that were on it and nobody reached out. The only people who I stayed in contact with when I deleted my socials were the people who had my contact information already and I spoke to on a daily basis already. So, what does that tell you about social media? I think it was a fucking waste of time, effort, and energy to have wasted a lot of thought on it because without social media, you don't notice this when you're still on it. You don't keep up with anything. I don't know what was going on in the world. I didn't care. I didn't see stupid bullshit memes. Some of them were funny, but a lot of them just brain rot bullshit. Didn't keep up with the news, had no idea what was going on. So I was doing my own thing. There was also the added benefit of not having to see people I didn't want to or people I don't like anymore on social media because they would show up on my feed all the time. I'm like, I don't like you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't care. Now it's just people that I want to see, I want to talk with, conversate with, etc. And if they wanted to talk to me, well, you're shit out of luck because either you find someone that knows me or good luck. And this was at a time before like business and such, which I'll touch upon shortly or in this video at the very least, because it doesn't change my opinion. Just as a little spoiler. But I found that the connections I had with people that I valued, that already had my number and everything, like those got deeper. They are still my friends, like, for the most part. I think one I had to cut off, but that was more recent. That was a different thing. Everyone else, though, we're still very close knit and like together with or without social media. For example, I disappeared for like a year, ongoing for social media, and I didn't talk to my close friend for that entire time. I just messaged them back, and we just started talking like it was nothing. Didn't talk for like a whole year. One message, boom, friendship restored. We're all speaking like love it. It's like it's all great. So, like When you invest your time and energy into the people that matter to you and not stupid fucking apps, you actually become social. It's crazy. I know. I think the other underrated thing was not having to compare myself to the people on social media. And what I mean by that is the successful people. Now, I understand that they can be motivating at times, but I feel so left behind when I see people my age. Dude, I just made $100 million in 2 seconds taking a shit. Why do I want to see that? Bro, that ain't motivating. What the fuck is this bullshit? What illegal crypto scheme are you selling? I just bought a private jet at 21. Okay, and what illegal shit did you do? Look at all these perfect, beautiful, fine ass women I'm with all the time. Are you paying them? You always had to see that shit at all times. And it frustrated me. Without social media, I didn't have to see any of that crap. Ever. And I missed that so much. All the days were so much simpler. Not having to think about that. But I did come back eventually. But my stance still stays the same even now. I think if you're not being mindful and have a clear reason as to why you're on social media, you really, honestly, genuinely, you don't need it. I'm being dead ass with you. You don't need it. The memes, sure, I can agree. The memes are funny. But I argue if memes are that important to you, are you not funny, bro? Like, you can't just base social media on just memes, bro. Come on. So I think social media is a waste of time. If you haven't tried it before, just delete everything off your phone. Don't log in for a day, just a day. See what happens with your life. Do you kind of get jittery? You think about social media? Do you want to log on? Because you might be more addicted than you think as well. Now, I did briefly mention how I'm back on them now. Like, I have Instagram, I have LinkedIn, and I plan on making a bunch of other ones as well, like TikTok and etc. But I'm using them now more so to funnel this channel and to build my name as a brand and get my face out there and such. The usual content creator stuff, right? But I don't really like being on the platforms. Even with LinkedIn, I recently have taken time off because I'm working on courses. That's not for y'all Amazon related because I don't know what I would teach y'all. I just talk. Um, so when I've gotten off of LinkedIn, I noticed I don't really care about the content on the platform. And a lot of it is just the same regurgitated shit you hear 18 different times in the same boring way with dumbass hooks. So I don't know. I just think if you don't use social media regularly, you're up. You're so up. So, in my eyes, what I mean by using it correctly, for example, with me, I want to build up a brand. If your business relies on getting as many eyes out on people as possible, that's another reason to be on social media. If you're a social media manager, you kind of need it, etc., etc. There are reasons to be on it, but I think just making an account for the sake of memes or just meeting people, I think you're better off just keeping in contact with the people you know, having people try and find you. I think that's the better route to take because it's also cool as shit when it's like, oh yeah, they found me by having to go through 18 different hoops. It can be pretty funny, but that's just my opinion on social media. If you wanted to test it, delete everything for a day. You don't have to delete the accounts. You just have to delete like the apps and just don't log on for a whole day. And let me know how it feels because I did it for 2 fucking years. I deleted everything. No one knew where I was. No one knew where I went. Everyone was like, "Oh, he dead. He's gone. He doesn't exist anymore." No, I did. I was well. I was doing all right. So, this is my thoughts on this, and see you guys on the next video.